I moved to Edmonton 3 months ago now, but I still don't call it home. This place feels temporary, simply a location, not a destination. I'm only a few hours away from home, yet this feels like enemy territory. I don't know where the roads lead, where the city starts or where it ends, where it is safe and where it is dangerous. Yet one thing I can always count on is the language. I know that almost anything I read I will understand. Any person I talk to will likely respond in turn. In many dystopias, it is not like this. For those in the Japanese Pacific states of the Man in the High Castle, whether you're originally from America or from Japan, and what language you speak because of this has a profound impact. At the conclusion of the war, which America lost in this timeline, Americans become aliens in their own country. Street signs are changed to Japanese. Children learn a different language from what their parents were raised on. It is strikingly similar to the historical legacy of residential schools within Canada, where a generation was forcibly assimilated into a culture which they did not choose. Many Indigenous children were isolated from their families and communities as a result of having to be raised to adhere to another culture. Today, it is striking that all that is left of this culture are special places where we attempt to honor what we try to destroy. Even going to a park where there is Indigenous art pieces, I could still largely feel as if I wasn't truly alienated, since all the signs had English translations beside them. I didn't even have to put in effort to figure out what was trying to be represented, what this place was. I could barely even properly try and guess what was being said, since looking slightly to the right would give me all the answers I needed. I did not need a machine translator. It was too easy. This is not a dystopia for me. It is in situations like this where I feel like I am living in another person's dystopia. Someone out there may only be able to read the Cree on these signs, and not the English which surrounds them everywhere else. Like those Americans in The Man in the High Castle, who had no choice but to live in a place which was never designed around them. If this is the case, then the ring of thought occurs to me. In this situation, am I the one, even passively, benefiting from a system which does not work for others? Edmonton doesn't feel like home for me, but there are some who perhaps don't even have a place anymore which they can call home. How can a born and raised American feel at home if their country is no longer America, but Japan, their values being pushed away from them? I'd say we should consider ourselves lucky that we don't live in a world such as this. Yet, I am also reminded of the fact that there are some people out there who, perhaps, do.